Mimi, you've brought us to this amazing view. Where are we? What are we looking at?
This is the view of Kwatimba. Kwatimba is a Zulu area. It has 11 villages. All those villages are ruled by a traditional chief. Each and every village has a sub-chief, which reports to the chief about local matters that arise in the area.
There's 11 villages out here, you say, as far as the eye can see. And who rules over these villages? What happens?
All these villages are ruled by one chief, Mr. Mlaba. And so this area is called by his clan name, Limbu. So the whole area is called Limbu. It is well known in the tourism industry as the Valley of Thousand Hills. One of the things that people can come down here for is the richness of the culture, the Zulu culture. And
you bring a lot of tourists, you say this is your first stop when you come up this hill. You bring them here first to look at what? What are we looking at down there?
It's this amazing view with different buildings like the roundabout houses that Zulu people have, and then give them the real story about what this area is and how's the life here, how do people survive on everyday life, and we actually do a picnic here and then we start rolling after that.
We're up here on the ridge, but we're heading down there, I presume, Mimi. So tell me a bit of the initiative that you're involved in that is going on down in these beautiful Valley of a Thousand Hills.
The initiative here is to bring people from around the world to see the Zulu culture and experience the richness of the culture, see how people live down here. That gives the people of the area the opportunity to practice the English, having the fact that we do not have a best quality of education. That gives the people the exposure just to know where you're from, which city you're from, kids from early ages to experience people from different cultures, which is, we think that's beneficial for our society.
We are heading out there somewhere. Where are we going?
We're going to Isithumba village.
It's your village?
That's my village. That's where I was born, and it's populated 1,900 people.
Can we see it from here? Where about?
It's on the 196 hill.
1, 2, 3, fuck.
It's out there. Hills.
Right, let's go.
Yeah.
To one of the local schools in the area. 3 lovely young girls out here. What the hell are you doing, girls? Hello. We have Lauren and Vicky. Is that right? Lauren, you're over from Leeds, in the United Kingdom. What are you doing here?
Yeah, we're working as part of our degree. We study youth work and community development in England, and we're here on a placement to do, it's an international placement, and we're working within various communities doing valuable work really and getting to know the locals.
And how long have you been in this area here? Did you just arrive today?
We've been here before, but we went to a poetry circle because we're staying at a hostel where Amimi works, but he's from here originally. Yeah. So it's been more leisure before, whereas today it's professional.
So everything that you see in here has been donated. It's not like we have fundings to go buy. So whoever has been here and found the interest in the project will say, okay, I've got 5 soccer balls, there, take it. I've got netball poles, I can donate it to you. Everything that you see here, like the bikes, were being given to us by the Durban Green Corridor project. Some were donated by partnership from the city of Durban and Bremen. Yeah.
Tell me about what else we're going to be doing today. You're going to show us around a bit.
Okay, yeah, what we do run after school programs in this village. We do different kind of sporting codes. We do soccer, we do indigenous games, we do mountain biking, we do canoeing, and a lot of other games. So today we're going to do a school visit whereby we do actually educate kids through sports, which is one of the major issues that we as the project have to focus on, because you have to pass on the information to the young ones as they are growing up, so as to create a sustainability in the community and people do understand as to what is happening, how is the tourism industry going to benefit the whole area. So that's basically what the project aims.
So Amimi, we are down now right in the heart of the valley, and we are in the Isithumba Centre. Now a lot of the centre, it's been operational before, it's been running before, it looks good, but it's a little derelict at the moment. The framework is there. So essentially, is it funding? Where do you plan to get funding from? What sort of funding do you need?
Okay, for now, the cooperation between the Durban Green Corridor and Sport Garden is to create something that we can start working from. What is here now is these buildings that needs to be revamped, and for now, we just use any kind of help that comes from whichever channel, from all of the stakeholders we have, from Durban Green Corridor, from Bremen Sport Garden, from the municipality of Durban, which is not all the time guaranteed that, okay, now at this time you're going to get fundings from that person or from that organization. So any kind of funding is welcome to rebuild this so that we'll create more jobs for people of this area.
Did you check into that place today where you're staying in one of the local rondavels?
Yeah, it's a Mimi's family.
It's a Mimi's family, yeah. And how did you find it when you moved in there today?
Really good luxury actually, because the hostel we're sharing like bunk beds and rooms and things, but here we've got our own room. So.
And Vicky, Africa, how's it working for you? How's it working out?
We love it. Everybody loves it. We don't want to go home. So, yeah.
And what happens when you do go home? What happens with this whole experience? How do you transform it into your degree?
So basically, we have to do a folder on everything we've done and do include loads of like policies and stuff like that.
Reflections.
Yeah, reflections, and then basically we get that goes as part of our degree.
My name is Jeffrey Butelezi, site manager of this site under the Durban Green Corridor, revamping this site.
Jeffrey, this was the original idea was that tourists would come here to the Isithumba village. But what went wrong? What happened when there were people coming here? Why did they stop coming?
In past years, so people used to come to visit here, but there was a shortage of activities, and then that's led to the failure, or that's led to the circumstances of failing to have more tourists which comes.
You say the buildings were here, the framework was here, but once they got here, there wasn't much for them to do.
Yeah, there wasn't much for the tourists when they come here, so there was lack of activities.
So we're working on building those activities up now, like canoeing down this river, which is the same river where the Doozy Marathon happened. The Doozy Canoe Marathon happens every year, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the guys could actually go on the river themselves in canoes and mountain bike around here. You guys are setting that up?
Yeah, for sure. So the Durban Green Corridor is taking an initiative to build some mountain biking trails and also to do some more activities such as hiking to the rock. We have built some trails to hike from the top and do a little picnic spot on the top, and also some kayaking, the white kayaking in the river. So we also have some kind of activity that could keep you entertained when you visit here.
Well, Jeffrey, we wish you all the best from Kulumatv. I know that the Durban Green Corridor is doing the right thing, and this is a choice venue, I must say. It's got the most beautiful views. It's the most ideal setting in the middle of an African valley. Wish you guys all the best.
Thank you very much from Kulumatv.
So come and have an adventure down here in Isithumba. So we've come with Amimi to a local school just around the corner from Isithumba. And Jeffrey there from the Durban Green Corridor is doing a little educational stuff on how to keep the school area clean, how to keep their own area clean, on picking up litter and that sort of thing. That's where it starts today. And then the guys, Jeffrey and Amimi, are going to work with, and the girls that we just spoke to as well, from the UK. They're going to get involved in doing a whole bunch of activities with the kids, some sport activities. And they're very well received, as you can see. Amimi's very much in this local community. The girls are staying in his house, his old house around the corner. And Jeffrey there's taken over.
I'm one of the teachers at Nokompola Primary, and we are down here at the field near the school next to the river.
We've come down now from the school, which beyond the banner here you can see right at the top of the hill over there is the school where we were, and this is their sort of central playground and sports field where Amimi's come down. He's brought the girls with him, and they'll be doing some sports there this afternoon, playing all over on the soccer field here. You've seen it's a really rural location. You saw some of the cattle on the field when we got here, but it's a soccer field in the middle of rural Africa. Look at that big backdrop there, isn't that beautiful? Some of these tourists, they stay here. They come. Some of them stay overnight. Some of them stay, you said, up to 6 months or a year sometimes, and help out with the project.
Yeah, we actually run a sports project called the Isithumba Sport Garden, and we do cooperate with projects like Durban Green Corridor. So we do have the partnership between the Durban, Bremen. It's the sister city. So yeah, we do get volunteers that come to stay for 3 months to work with the local people, and we do actually get volunteers that stays for a year. Sometimes we do send volunteers from our village to the city of Bremen in Germany. And
why? Sorry, just to interrupt you. Why the city of Bremen in Germany? How did that come about? What are you talking about?
the city of Bremen started a partnership in 1998, with the city of Durban. And it happened that we met up with the people from the Sport Garden Bremen, and then through that partnership they already started, we said, okay, let's start a project whereby we can cooperate, send people from this side to that side and the other side to this side.
Okay, so everything's been going on for years and years already, and it's just growing.
Yeah, our project started 2.5 years ago. And now what we're trying to do is create more activities through sports so that people from outside can actually come down here and experience and get involved with the community. We have sports like mountain biking, we have canoeing, we do hiking trips from Isithumba to the Isithumba Rock, and people go down to swim in the river and just experience life here with the people of the area.
If I'm watching this video overseas or far away at the moment and I want to come and have a look at this project close up and come and experience it for myself, how do I find out about it?
One of the things you can actually follow Isithumba Sport Garden on Facebook. You can follow the Durban Green Corridor on Facebook.
Awesome, what an experience! That is swimming in the Amgani River. Thumbs up!
Yeah.
Chili or just cheese that goes a heat?
Cheese, but not too much.